Hello and good afternoon, everyone. We are back again for another live, and we are coming to you live from San Francisco. My name is Luisa. I'm a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello guys, my name is Candy. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today. And today's topic is the power of simple, consistent action. So, if there's one thing I wish I learned earlier in this journey, is that you just need to do something small and consistently. You don't need to have it all together to start. You don't need fancy tools or a lot of hours, your free time off. You don't need a perfect plan. And that's how I started this digital business while working full time, while raising my girls, while figuring it out as I went. And it wasn't easy and it wasn't fast, but I kept showing up, and that is what made the difference. So if you're ever felt behind or stuck or unsure, this is for you. So let us share 6 truths we've learned through experience that remind us why simple, consistent action matters so much. First one is small steps add up. So when I started this business, I was already working full time and raising my two girls. I didn't have hours to pour into it. I didn't have experience or confidence yet. I only had this small window of time, like after dinner, during my lunchtime, or before I go to bed when chores are done and kids are asleep. So sometimes I just send one message or make one post or catch a short training while folding the laundry. And at first, it didn't feel like I was doing much. And in fact, it felt slow, like I was behind compared to the others. But those small actions added up quietly and steadily. And over time, I saw it that I had built relationships. I started getting messages. I earned first commissions, not because I did anything huge, but because I kept doing the small things consistently. And you don't have to do everything all at once. Just do something every day because that's what builds a business.
Yes, and then the second one is showing up matters more than showing off. So when I was just getting started, this digital business, I would post and wonder if anyone even saw my post. I don't get any likes. There were no comments, no messages, and it felt like I was talking to myself. But I had to remind myself that this isn't about who's watching right now. This is about building something real and long lasting. So I kept showing up, I kept learning, and I kept growing, even on days when I felt like no one was paying attention. And then people started reaching out. So if it feels quiet right now, keep showing up even when nobody claps, even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. You don't need to go viral to succeed. You just need to be consistent. Because when people see you show up again and again, that's when they start trusting you. That's how you build your business slowly but surely.
Yes, and then the next is progress comes from simplicity, not complexity. So in the beginning, I thought I had to do everything to grow this business. Make reels, post every day, go live, message people, run ads, do this and do that, and the list goes on and on. And I really felt overwhelmed. And when I felt overwhelmed, like I just sometimes I just didn't do anything because I didn't know where to start. Because it's not that I didn't care, but it was just too much for me at that time. So I thought to myself, I need to simplify. So I asked myself, what's one thing I can do today that will move me forward? So I focused on the basics, maybe share one story, do an honest post, follow up on messages. And little by little, things started moving again. And I got responses and I made connections and then I saw results. So progress doesn't come from doing everything all at once. It comes from doing one small thing over and over again. So if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, don't try to do more. Try to do less, but more consistently. Because simplicity is what builds momentum, and momentum is what builds your business.
And then fourth one is use what you have, not what you wish you had. There were days when I barely had 10 or 15 minutes, especially when work gets hectic or the kids needed me. And at first, I think that's not enough. I have to work on this over the weekend. But let's be honest, weekends were just as busy. So I had to shift my mindset. Instead of waiting for hours I didn't have, I started using the time I have available. So I would go live during my lunch break with Candy and Carla. I post early on in the morning or right after work. And then I would reply to messages in short pockets of time, like between chores, during breaks, or after dinner. And I stopped waiting for the perfect schedule and started getting intentional with the minutes I do have. And guess what? It added up. So you don't need 6 to 8 hours a day. You just need a few focus minutes used well. And when you use what you have instead of wishing for more time, you take back control. And those small intentional moments move your business forward one day at a time.
Yes, and then the next one is moms who succeed aren't less busy, they are more committed. So I used to think that maybe the successful moms have more time than me, but now I know it's not really about the time. It's about how committed you are. No, now I've made videos while sitting in my car. I've watched trainings during road trips, and I've sent messages while I was cooking. So it's not always perfect, it's not always peaceful, but I keep going. I keep doing it because my reason is my family. I'm doing it for them, and they are more important than any excuses. So I don't just want to survive. I want to live fully. I want to retire early with my husband. I want to help send our kids to good colleges. I want to be debt free and take more trips as a family. So I keep building this business even when I'm tired or busy because that's what committed moms do. We make it work with what we've got.
Yes, and then the last one is confidence comes from action, not the other way around. So I know we've said this over and over and over again. When I went live for the first time, I was shaking. I stumbled over my words. My heart was beating so fast. I really was scared. And then by the time I finished, I realized like, okay, what did I just say? I don't even remember what happened. Like you kind of black out, right? So the same thing happened when I shared my personal story online. It felt awkward. I also felt vulnerable and it was scary, but I did it anyway. And not because I felt confident, but because I knew staying scared wouldn't help me grow. And you know what I realized? Like every time I did something uncomfortable, posting or going live or sharing my story, I felt a little stronger. And not because I suddenly believed in myself, but because I proved to myself that I could do hard things. So my real worry was that, I would be judged or, I would get hate or something like that. But, none of that happened. And the truth is, I just was just telling myself, it doesn't matter what other people think because I'm going to do this for my family. They're my why. Their opinions do not pay my bills. So that's what I did. Every time I posted something, I just let it go and I just did it. And hope, and then eventually, I built a little bit of confidence. So, it's not something that you wait for. Confidence is not something that you wait for. It's something you earn by showing up, even if you're scared. So, if you're feeling unsure or afraid to start, that's okay. You're human, but don't wait to feel ready. So, take that step, take that first step, and do it scared, because the confidence that you're looking for comes after the action and not before.
Yes, we just want to remind you that you're not behind, you're not slow, you're building something real, and that takes time. So give yourself credit for every step you've taken. Just keep going, keep trusting, and keep showing up because the most powerful thing you can do for your future is take small, simple action today. And that's exactly what we did with our digital business. And so if you've been thinking about starting something for you, know that you don't need to do it all at once. You just need to start small and steady, and every step counts, and your future is worth building.
Yes, so the first step is to sign up for our free 90-minute webinar, which happens today, Tuesday, and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So to register, go to any of our website. My website, it's theinglegacy.com. Carla's is at carlapercanan.com, and Luisa's at luisaenriquez.com. So go to any of our website, register with your name and email address, so you'll get the link to our free 90-minute webinar. It's gonna happen today at 5 p.m. So you can watch it live. There you'll hear from real people, their real stories, their real success. And you don't have to take our word from it. You can see it in your own eyes and hear it from them. And then if you have any questions, you can answer it there live. But if you can't make it today, there's also a replay link, so that's totally fine. And if you have any questions, feel free to just reach out and we'll help you out.
Yes, and I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, I can't do live like this, like Candy, Carla, and Luisa. I don't want to do this. I can't put myself out there. Yes, you can. Don't say that, because that's exactly how I felt in the very beginning. I'm sure that's how Candy and Luisa felt in the beginning as well. They said, I can't go live. I can't do that. But we did it. We did it scared. We did it anyway. We built our confidence by doing this little by little. We do it every day. And eventually it got easier and it got better. And, we all did it for our families, because we want it, again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you're scared, or if you're tired of your 9 to 5 job, if your paychecks aren't enough and you're living paycheck to paycheck, maybe it's time, to start something new. Maybe a flexible digital business is for you, because you can work it around your full schedule, around your kids, around your family time, around your full-time job. It's very flexible. All you need to do is all you need to have is an internet and a laptop or a cell phone, and that's it. There's your business. You just have to follow our step-by-step video-based training, and you're good to go. So all of us started scared too, but you can do it, and anyone can learn this. So hopefully we can hear from you soon, and we can help you get started.
Yes, so that's it for us today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
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 Thank you.